Hello everybody, I'm going to give you some steps here to pass a packet tracer lab for Cisco 2. In this case, 1.3.1.3, the packet tracer skill integration challenge. Um, like a lot of times when, say, you open this type of packet tracer lab, you close it without saving, you open it again, and it changes all the names. Don't worry about it. It will change the labels, but the objectives, the scenario, and requirements are the same. Uh, the objectives would be to configure the hosting and IP addresses on two Cisco in the network operating system switches using the command line interface. Use the Cisco IOS commands to specify and limit access to the device configurations. Use the iOS commands to save the running configuration, configure two host devices with IP addresses, and verify the connectivity between the two PC end devices. Now the scenario is this: you are a recently hired LAN technician. Your network manager has asked you to demonstrate your ability to configure a small LAN, and your tasks are going to include configuring the initial settings on two switches, using Cisco IOS, and configuring IP address parameters on host devices to provide end-to-end connectivity. And you are to use those two switches and two host PCs on the cable and power network. Now, the first thing that we want to do before we access the console is we want to actually set up a physical connection between the two PCs and the two switches. Now, to do that, we want to do like a console cable. Now, in real life, we're ought to physically take that console cable to connect the PCs to the console switch. So we'll just connect the RS-232 connector to the console setting on the first switch, and then we'll do the same thing to the other switch in the other computer. So we connect the RS-232 to the console switch. Okay, and we're ready to go. Now we'll just access the terminal window. Now the settings that you see here, they're okay. We won't change them, so we click OK. Now the first thing we want to do is we want to type in the enable command and then type in the configure T command. Actually the configure terminal command. So we either type it in full or type it in abbreviated state, and iOS will still recognize it and it'll take it. Now we want to set the host name of the router. So we want to name the router. So we type in host name. In this case is room dash 145. Hit enter. Okay, looks like it liked it. Okay, now we want to set up all the passwords. So we do like 9 console 0 password 8 UB capital R U enter. Okay, we do set it by doing login, and now we want to type 9BTY 015. Okay, and same password, same login. Now we want to set the secret password, and to do that we need to enable it. So we just enable secret. Okay, C9 W small r E. Okay, and now we want to we want to basically encrypt all the clear text passwords. So to do that, we can either do it like this in abbreviated form, service password dash encryption, but in this case, service password, or we can do service password encryption. That worked also. Okay, next we want to set up the banner. So we want to set up the word of the day. So to do this, we do banner MOTD for message of the day. We want to type in the word warning, and that usually works. We just do $warning $. Okay, okay, that didn't work because I put in like an extra N. My bad. Okay, so that worked. Now we want to configure the addressing on all the devices, at least according to the addressing table that's right here. So to do that, we want to get into the VLAN 1 interface by typing interface space VLAN 1, and we want to set up the IP address. Now in this case, we want to put in 10.10.10.100 IP at actually subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Okay, and then we want to do like the no shutdown command, so we can either type it in full or we can just do it like this and it'll take it. Okay, now we want to go to the next level and we want to copy the running config to the startup config. So to do this, just do running. Basically we can abbreviate it or we can just do that. I'm just gonna type it in full. Okay, and if that works, it'll come up with something like destination file name, startup config. We don't want to type anything, so we just press enter and we're set. We can exit out of this. Okay, now we want to do the same thing to the second switch, but via this other computer, in this case reception. Okay, we want to access the terminal. We don't want to change anything here. We just click OK. Okay, we do enable configured terminal. We want to set the host name. In this case, room dash 146. Okay, then line console 0, password UBRU. Okay, login. Okay, then line BTY 0 space 15. Okay, login. Okay, now we want to enable the secret password. So to do that, we'll do again enable secret, and we'll type in the password. In this case is C9W small r e. Okay, and then we want to set up the service password encryption. So we can either do it like this in abbreviated form, or we can do it like this. Okay, and next we'll do the banner along with the word warning. So to do that, we do banner MTOD. Okay, and we can set it like this. Okay, now we want to configure the IP addressing for all devices. So we'll just we're going to the VLAN 1 interface. We'll set an IP address In this case, it should be 10.10.10.150 with subnet mask at 255.255.255.0. And if that works, okay, we just do like no shutdown. We just type in full, or we can just do like something like no shut, and that will work. Okay, now we just want to save the configuration. Okay, we can just type it in full, or we can just type it, just an abbreviation. Either which way would work, just as long as you type enough of the command for iOS to recognize it. Okay, and again, it'll say the destination file name $config. We won't type anything, we'll just press enter. Okay, now technically we should be not done. We're not done yet. Okay, we just go here and exit out of that. Okay, now we need to go back into the manager. Now we need to set up the IP configurations of the respective two computers. In this case, we want to set up an IP address of 10.10.10.4. Okay, with subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. Okay, we want to type in no default gateway or anything extravagant. We're basically done here now, and we're almost done. We're at almost at 91% completion. Okay, so we close out of that, and then we go to the reception computer in this case, and now we'll set up an IP address of 10.10.10.5 with subnet address, well, actually a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. And okay, now we're all set. Now we're basically at 100% completion, and the only thing that we would do left is to just to test the connections, just to make sure that they're okay. We'll do a little bit of that. So to do this, we can go into the command prompt. Okay, now we can initially type in like something like IP config, and it'll give you the information. Now we want to do some pinging just to make sure. So we'll just let's see, we're at the reception computer. Okay, we'll try to ping say room 246. We'll ping that switch. So to do that, we just do like ping 10.10.10.150. If everything goes okay, we should be good. Now sometimes it'll do like a request timeout, and then all of a sudden it'll go like reply from this, reply from this, reply from this. So don't worry about that. That just says that this just says that it's actually starting up. It's recognizing all the computers between the computers and the switches on the network. Okay, and we're good. Now we can try to ping, say, the other switch. So we'll try to ping room 145. Again, like sometimes it'll do request timeout, and then it'll just kick in and do this. Now, just to test, just for your edification, you can do it again, and it'll work fine. Okay, and let's see. Let's try to ping the manager computer. So we'll just do that. Okay, so we're good. We're good right here. Okay, so we'll try the manager computer. Again, we'll go to the terminal and just check just to see if everything goes okay. We just do like IP config here. Okay, that's going okay, and so we just let's see. We'll ping the reception computer. Okay, that's doing pretty good. And create now we'll ping room 145. Okay, again, like sometimes it'll seem like it timed out, but okay, it seems like it's working okay, and we'll try it again just to make sure. Okay, okay, that's good, and then we'll just do 150. Yeah, 10.10.10.150. Like sometimes it'll do request timeout, and then sometimes it'll kick in. We'll do it again just like allocation. Okay, and it sends all the packets, receives all the packets, no percentage loss. Okay, and we're set, and that's it, folks. We're done. Um, if you like if you like this instruction, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Might do more of these, but I only would do more like if I get some likes, get some subscriptions. But so please feel to subscribe. I will hopefully I'll do more of these in the future. If you subscribe to my channel, that means we'll get some. Actually, I'll probably get some advertising revenue. It'll probably help me out, since I'm going to school, because you need some money to be able to go to college, and be able to to go to college and graduate. But anyway, I hope you like this, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you.